Third quarter, Dane takes the boarding penalty, and then they go on a 3-0 run, 4-0 run if you have the Grant goal after to start the third. You scored that big goal there. What does that mean to the team?
I mean, Dane took a so-so penalty that just happened to be a 5-minute, and they got a couple goals, and got on a run. And I think they tied the game, and we had an opportunity for 6-on-5 play. I ran a 6-on-5, and it worked. The ball just kind of snuck in. The goalie made a nice effort coming across the net, but just kind of trickled in. And, guy gave us a little bit of momentum going into the fourth quarter. And I think in the fourth quarter, we just kind of put the foot on the gas pedal, and we scored about 3 in a row, I think, and kind of took over there.
It's the second straight fourth quarter where this team has really come together and put a game away late. Mark Stainhouse has really been the closer as of late. I think he had 2 tonight, and he had 2 last week. Just talk about his play.
Well, Mark's playing really well. He gets to the net, and his stick is on fire. He's been burying the ball in games, practice, and it's nice to see him score some big goals for us. It's also nice to see our team dominate fourth quarter. So to me, it looks like we know how to win. And the last couple of years, it seems like we've found ways to lose. This year, we're finding ways to win, and it's a sign of a good team.
John, in that play at the end of the third quarter, how conscious are you of time? Are you counting down seconds in your head, or just doing it as fast as you can?
No, I mean, it takes down because we try to hold the ball until about 8 or 9 seconds. So just based on what's happened since that 8-second mark, you kind of get the impression there's, time is winding down. Like, I don't know there's 1.8, but I know it's somewhere close to the buzzer. So, there was a couple times today where we had 6-on-5 opportunities, and it was just, a broken play, and I just happened to shoot it. Maybe there was 2 seconds left, and maybe I had a guy wide open. I didn't realize I had the extra time. So, it was just that built-in clock from that 8-second mark on, and it's just more of a guessing game.
Especially early in the night, you guys generate a lot of second and third chances, grabbing loose balls as an offense.
Yeah, we did, and we talked about getting some shots high and forcing some rebounds. Early, we threw the ball down low, and he was corralling the ball, and there was no second opportunity for possession. And I thought they did a good job of doing the same thing on their power play. They got some shots. I think they had about 3 or 4 possessions in a row, and that's probably why they scored a lot of power play goals today.
Joe Tavares was a big part of the offense tonight. He seems to be getting better and better every week and being a bigger part of the team.
Yeah, he's a huge asset to the team. He's a really good cutter, and he's been scoring some nice goals for us. And when we're flat, he seems to pick it up for us in terms of getting through the middle and getting some opportunities, whether it goes in or not. So he's been a bonus to our lineup this year.
John, that's 6 straight home wins. It seems like all times when you guys were pretty unbeatable at home. The last couple of years, it hasn't been the case, but talk about the importance of just establishing that.
You have to win at home in this league, and we've had definitely a lot of home games in the first half of the season. So, we're going to see what we're made up of on the road. We got 2 road games in Edmonton and Minnesota. So, important to win the home games, but let's see how good we are on the road.
Interested to see. Edmonton's obviously 10-0 and taking the league by storm. Are you interested in seeing them first person?
Well, that's who we play next, right?
Yep.
So, they're really athletic, and hopefully we can give them a game. They're definitely the top of the league, and they're dominating in their games. They've had a couple 1-goal games, but they've had a lot of games where they've been dominant, including last night's game. I couldn't believe the score when I heard it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, guys.